We did it. What's up, everyone? Toshi here. We finally hit 5 million pre-registrations on Honkai Star Rail. Now, whether or not this is legit, I mean, who fucking cares, right? We finally hit the number. I think that's all that really matters. We get 20 Star Rail passes now, which are the standard banner pools, and then we get the 4-star character Serval. Now, we went over Serval before. I don't think she's an amazing character, right? But she is free, and she's waifu for a lot of people, so I think that's pretty awesome. Now, the art here looks pretty good. We have Natasha, the female Trailblazer main character, March 7th, Rania, and Seal. Pretty nice art, though. I really like it. If it's your first time, checking out the channel, and you probably don't even know what Honkai Star Rail is or the rewards that come along with pre-registering for the game, we're going to go over it really quickly. Let me move my big head out the way so you can actually see. So, the first reward we get here, I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Oh, no, I can't zoom in. Okay, never mind, I can't zoom in. First word we get here is credits. This is going to be the more gold, like any other game you probably played that is mobile, right? Mobile gacha game. This is going to be the currency you use to pretty much ascend, level up your characters, to buy things in certain shops. You use this for pretty much everything in the game. This is going to be your... If you don't have credit, you won't be able to level up your characters pretty much, right? You need this. But you'll get this from farming, but they give us quite a bit starting, which is nice. Star Rail passes, this goes up to 20 pools. We mentioned this before, including the social media reward. The 50,000 credit is also an additional on top of that. So 100,000 credit is pretty nice for new players. I think that's awesome, right? The Star Rail pass, we went over this before. Pretty cool. 20 pools is nice. Helps re-rolling a lot more easily. And if you're on PC, you probably will have a nice time re-rolling if you do auto-click. I don't know if that's bannable. Just don't make sure you get caught using it. The Avatar Trailblazer welcome. This is for the Hoyo Lab. You use this as your profile picture. Maybe you are like me and you want to have a specific profile picture that other people don't use. Boom. This is one that probably no one else... Nah, I'm kidding. Someone else probably use it. But yeah, for your Hoyo Lab account, if you choose to go on that site, I probably won't after the beta. We get the 4-star character Serval. Like I said before, we went over this character in previous videos. You can check out the tier list. I go over every single character in Honkai Star Rail. But long story short, this character is pretty cool. She's waifu for a lot of people. She's like one of the only, if not the only blonde character in the game, blonde waifu. And, I think a lot of people are going to be excited to have her because she's free. A free 4-star lightning character is nice. I like Electro Lightning. It's my favorite element, especially in Genshin Impact. And I can't imagine, this is pretty new because they don't usually give a free character. Like, you unlock this character as soon as you get to a certain level in the game. Like, in Genshin Impact, they gave us Shangling Kole, but you had to complete the Spiral Best to unlock the character. It's going to be like the Barbara, pretty much. You unlock the character, but we get Natasha for free also. We get a lot of free characters to say that, but you get this character in the pre-registration bonus. So when you hit a certain level, like level 9, you check your mailbox, and then boom, you get this character alongside the pools, Star Rail passes to roll on the banners. And lastly, I want to, blow away this conspiracy theory. Oh, Toshi, what if I didn't pre-register for the game? Do I still get these rewards? Yeah, you get the rewards, man. Even if you didn't pre-register, or let's just say you're re-rolling, maybe you have like 100 accounts, right? And Hoyoverse doesn't like, this. But let's just say you have 100 accounts and you constantly re-roll and you constantly make new accounts. You'll keep getting the pre-registration rewards on every single account. I wouldn't even worry about it. So if that's, part of your worries, fear not. Where's the release date? Wait, that's a good question. When is the release date? Let's talk about it really quickly. Everyone thought the game was gonna come out today, but this was, disproved whenever the Apple pre-register, Android pre-register on the Play Store came out, right? And everyone was like, oh, March 7th release date, not really realistic. Now, going forward, as far as release date goes, I don't really know for sure, if I'm being honest. It says on the App Store April 26th, but I mean that's just a specific time frame that they give the Play Store of when their game is going to or could release, right? Or when the game should be ready. So I would imagine sometime in April, the game should come out. I'm hoping it's early April. That'd be nice. Now, the reason why I say that is because if we take a look at Higen Naruto, which is a game that a lot of you, might have, known me make videos on. If you are from the Argue Fusion community, you pretty much remember my Higen Naruto videos. And so the company, whatever, they had a release date for Higen Naruto, which is kind of like it's a game kind of like Honkai Star Rail, but not really. They had a release date for the game to be, actual release date for Higan Rutho was April 6th this year, but there was like a release date for this game to be apparently like last month, and this was supposed to be for global. Now, you know, what I'm trying to, you know, iterate here for Honkai Star Rail and why that's important is because the game could actually release sooner than April 26th. I honestly believe it probably would release sooner than April 26th. We do know that the beta actually ends on March 10th, and I was wrong. I thought it ended yesterday, but it doesn't end. It ends on the 10th. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why the beta is still going on. There's nothing to really do at this point. We want the game to release, okay? I don't want to play the beta. A lot of you have been saying, Toshi, why haven't you leveled up your account? Why are you still level 30, you know, 31 or whatever? Motherfucker, I am waiting for the game to release. I don't want to sit down and play the beta and waste my time playing the beta and then the game's going to go away. I don't need to. I'm going to wait for the game to release so I can make videos and play the game when the game releases, okay? Now that ends the discussion there. Anyways, as I was saying before, yeah, we're just waiting for the game to release. And like I said, I believe it probably will be sooner than April 26th. Probably, if I had to give a considerate guess, I would say probably around, oh man, like the middle of April, maybe like around April 15th. I mean, even though that's not even that far further away from April 26th. But like I said before, it is just a time frame from when the game is expected, right, to be released. Now, you know, this could be incorrect, and maybe the game needs further development time. And let's just say Hoyoverse is not ready to release Honkai Star Rail. They have all in their power to do so. It's not recommended though, but they have all in their power to do so. So then they would release the game, let's say, not this month, not next month, not April, right? Maybe sometime in May, right? That would suck. I hope it's not that reality, but you know, you don't want to excuse that reality also. Now, lastly, I want to mention that apparently they haven't done any like major marketing, is what people have been saying as a reason of why the game is not ready to be released anytime soon, is that they haven't done their major marketing for the game. Now, I'm gonna be honest, there has been marketing already for it. You've probably seen a lot of your, you know, Genshin creators make videos on the game covering whether or not you should play the game. And that alone is marketing. I mean, they're paying these people to actually go ahead and do it, to make those videos, to give good publicity on the game. That is a form of marketing. And I think that them doing that right towards the end of the beta, because it didn't happen in the beginning or the mid of beta, but the end of the beta lets me know the game is going to release rather soon. Because, I mean, why would they waste all that money in getting publicity for the game, especially when they've probably already had sponsor segments for the game before regarding Honkai Star Rail. This game was supposed to release sometime last year, but there was like the whole delay with Hoyoverse. You probably all remember. If you played Genshin Impact, you probably know within the community that there was a delay for Hoyoverse due to COVID. I believe it was COVID, and they weren't able to get the game, you know, fully published or get the licensing, excuse me. That was also a big part of it. And this game ended up being delayed further. And you see that because you look and you see a bunch of Honkai Star Rail videos, and then some come out like 8 months ago, some are like, you know, 10 months ago and stuff like that. Well, I mean, this game has had betas before, but this is the longest time we've gone without being able to do a beta, or the final beta that is, and Hoyoverse kind of staying silent about the game. You all know, right? I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that. Give me your honest opinion. When do you think the game is going to release for Honkai Star Rail? Truth is, none of us know, right? We all want the game just released right now, but the reality situation is that's just not possible. Hoyoverse still has to do a lot for the game in terms of finishing up, you know, doing the finishing touches. Now, a lot of the stuff in the final beta as of right now isn't going to change much, if any at all, especially when the game does launch. A lot of people say, oh, you know, since it's the final beta, you know, once the game releases, then it's going to be a little different, right? Motherfucker, that's not true. The game still is pretty much good to go. A lot of the stuff is probably going to be finalized, like the gacha, the mechanics are probably finalized. The only thing I can see them tweaking in the game will probably be like the character kits. Maybe some characters in the game are a little weaker. I probably should be, you know, while I'm sitting here having my mini rant, I should probably be on the screen of Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, a lot of things is finalized at this point. The only thing that probably would change in the game is the character kits. Maybe some of them are a little too overtuned and they might need a little tweak. Bronya, maybe, but I don't think she should be nerfed. I think having one super OP character in the standard banner is probably going to be optimal, because they need to have a character that is super duper strong so that everyone is constantly rolling the gacha to obtain, right? And Bronya is the best character by far. So them having a strong character or one character in the beta, right, that was, you know, clearly overtuned towards the launch of the game, really overtuned to kind of bait the whales into summoning on the banner, seems pretty, you know, likely. So I don't think Bronya will get any tweaks. But what I'm trying to say is maybe there'll be some tweaks to other characters and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, I hope they give a tweak to Clara, make her, you know, her counter chance a little higher, you know, the target chance higher and stuff like that, because it's not guaranteed 100% to get hit. I've had it happen to me before. You know, just for the people that use Clara with March 7th. I'm gonna just end the video here. I lost my train of thought, but thank you all for watching. I'm honestly really excited for the release of Honkai Star Rail. I'm going all in on this game. I can't wait to make tons of videos on it. We'll cover everything. We'll have more guides like the gacha guide we had before, the team building guide, and what was the other guide we did? I don't even remember. That's how you know I just don't pay attention to my own channel. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, I don't know what to say here. Peace.